And away they go from the 1400 meter marker. Friar Tuck with the white blinkers right there. Shoes and Company has a good position. 1914 is in the orange. Always Alice circling them. That's in the blue to get up among the leading division. Then Pyrotechniques. They are followed further back in the field by Emperor NIARCHOS. Albert slips through along the inside and is about 3 lengths away to Goldie Coast, who races about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Always Al is in front. Friar Tuck is second, now being passed by 1914 in the orange. Then Shoes and Company and Albert travel together. Pyrotechniques and Emperor NIARCHOS and Goldie Coast the trailer, but they become compact now, 6-7 lengths first to last. Top of the lane, Always Al in front. 1914 second, then Friar Tuck, Shoes and Company. Down the inside, Emperor NIARCHOS. On the outside, Pyrotechniques, and then comes Goldie Coast. Coming down to the 400 meter marker, 1914 now comes on. Down the inside, Friar Tuck, Goldie Coast on the outside with Pyrotechniques. And Albert's also looking to run on. 1914 past the 200 now hits the front. And it's 1914 from Always Al, Goldie Coast on the outside. But 1914 and Always Al, and fighting on Emperor NIARCHOS from absolutely nowhere. Emperor NIARCHOS, maybe Pyrotechniques second. Always Al and 1914. Coming from nowhere, number 3, and that's Emperor NIARCHOS. And this pays 18 Rand on the tote in the 8-horse field. Emperor NIARCHOS wins it for Alison Wright, and they win it after a 3-month absence, number 3. Amiesk's approval. Pyrotechnique second, so that's 3 and 5. Then Always Al, followed by 1914, Goldie Coast. Then Albert, Shoes and Company. Further back in the field is Friar Tuck. And we'll look at that head-on shortly. A race time, 83,94. And Emperor NIARCHOS is still 3 off the left-hand side, looking for a split with the green cap. And then just manages to get through between 1914 and Always Al. On the right is Pyrotechniques. And Emperor NIARCHOS comes on well and ends up recording his 3rd win from 18 outings, does number 3, Emperor NIARCHOS. So 3 a win, 18 Rand and 350 a place. And number 5 pays 10 Rand and 270 a place. That bipot was paying 1100 Rand. Let's see what it ends up. This was the last leg. Back to the studio.
Notching up his 3rd victory to date is number 3, Emperor NIARCHOS. Been off the track for 94 days, but he certainly found the splits at the right time and has come through to pick up that next victory. And let's get Brandon Larena into the equation here. Now, jumping onto this fella, there was certainly going to be speed on in this race.
Yeah, showed 4 or 5 pacemakers there, and they indeed went a good pace, and it helped my horse to a certain extent, but I think it was a gutsy win and full of merit.
You had to find those gaps coming to the last 300?
Yeah, we did, with the false rail being 2 meters, and all those horses tiring around us, really we were way through, but this horse showed some guts and determination to get there.
Nice to get this one on the board. You picked up First Flight later on in the day. I got a sneaky suspicion we could speak to you again.
I hope so. Short fingers crossed. Well done to Alison and Kev for the ride, and well done to Mr. Bizza.
Well done.
Thank you.
Let's get Alison into the picture here. Number 3, Emperor NIARCHOS. Now, he's a horse who's always had the ability just to get him to produce his best.
Yeah, Sheldon, he was bought on a dispersal sale and sent to us, and we won with him, and then he was actually sold to Mr. Biffov and sent to Frank, and I must actually thank Frank because he couldn't get the horse back to his form, and he suggested that he comes back to us, and here we are. So thanks to him, and well done to the owners, and yeah, thanks for the support. Well done to the whole team. His groom works with this horse, just he seems to get on really well. He is a quirky horse, and yeah, well done to Brandon, and great ride, I thought. And a brave ride, because he's not from the horse, a brave run, because he's not a very big horse, and when that gap was, I didn't think that he was going to get through there. So well done to everybody.
Now you got First Flight coming up in El Sayef. First Flight, I think he's dropped down in the ratings to be competitive.
Yeah, Sheldon, I think they way overrated him when he won, and yeah, he's dropped down. He should be competitive, and well, we expect the other one to run hopefully also a nice race.
Well done. Enjoy the victory.
Thanks very much.
Well done to the Ellison Wright stable. Number 3, Emperor NIARCHOS, the son of Messi X. Approval for Mr. Biffoff has come good today. Heard from Ellison. Watch this replay. A lot of guts and determination. He's not the biggest of horses, but he certainly boxed on late that last furlong.